Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back. I'm glad you guys made it this morning. I know it's probably tough getting up out the bed. Like, hey, I got to get on the stream with Mo Diesel. So, thank you guys for coming to the stream. All right, today, you already know what time it is. If you hear about that shmoney. You here to get the shmoney with me. You feel me? All right, so today is the beginning of the week, and we're back to trading. All right, we're back looking at gold. I'm just gonna go ahead and just jump right on into it. All right. I don't want to waste no time. We didn't got no news today. Not that I know of. Let me double check. Oh snap. It gave me the oh snap. You feel me? I don't know why this is doing it this way, but let's apply. All right. So today is the what? The 31st. All right. Do we have news today? No, no news today. All right. So we good there. So let's just, do some regular trading, right? No wild crazy stuff. They might still do wild crazy stuff, but it is what it is. So you guys, hopefully you can hear me better. Look at the stream. Look at it. It's a lot better. I told you guys last week I was gonna update this thing, you know what I mean? I'm gonna upgrade. And look, it's upgraded. It ain't no plain, screen and you just hear me talking. You actually could see me this time. I told y'all was gonna see my pretty blue eyes. I told y'all. All right. So now I'm back and you can see me, which means I gotta be dressed now. Like, I mean, I could be naked, but hey, I could just have the face shown. But I gotta put on some clothes now. I gotta get up early, early. I ain't in the military no more. I don't need to be getting up early like that. But I get up early for the money. You feel me? So I don't mind. I get up, I get dressed just for y'all. You know what I mean? So again, um, hopefully I hope you guys like the stream, set up or whatever. Took some time for me to get this done. Um, if not, I don't care. I like it. So let me get straight into it because it is 7:03 and New York session has started. So let's go ahead and see what's happening. All right. We have gold. We're looking at gold. And all right, we had last week, we were buying the last candle from last week was a buy candle. Um, okay, so it's doing this little dance in this little area here. All right, let me close this for you because I don't like that thing open. All right. Okay, so let's hurry up and catch her before she move on us. This is just me doing a top-down analysis, y'all, on a blank chart. All right, and I'm gonna run through it real quick because there's some things that I'm seeing that's happening, and I want to be able to catch it. So last week we did this push down movement there. We caught that sell. We were trying to buy her up to at the end of the week. Uh, things on a Thursday, things were just going crazy, right? Why am I hot? I need to bring my fan over here. Turn the AC on higher or something. Hot because I'm putting on clothes, you know, early in the morning. All right, so let's catch it. Now, let's see. What do we got? We got this insufficient price action right here. We did have some insufficient price action that was down here, and market clearly came into it, creating insufficient price action here, and then dipping, taking this liquidity. So these guys are out. They took this liquidity here and then dipped down into this insufficient price action. All right, so then this is where I see I want to drop down to the 1 hour just to see how that looks in that area. Okay, cool. I'm looking left, guys. I see they dipped and I want to see why they dipped in reverse. So we can find out exactly why. Because I told you guys, there's no accidents in these markets, right? No accidents. They're pushing price to a certain price area purposely. All right. So, and they're bouncing from one insufficient price action to another. All right, that's pretty much trading. All right. So what I do, I like to look left. I'm looking here because this is where they reverse that. So I want to find out if I can pinpoint exactly where they reverse that and why. So this is our job as traders, to be investigators. And I know it's early, but sometimes we just got to do this. All right. I like to drop down to the 15-minute, and this is where it's getting a little okay. I see this insufficient, this candle here that pushed down, sell buy, dipped into this insufficient price action that was sitting here. That's sitting here, right? They dipped into that. I want to mark this candle because this push up shows me that they had a bunch of money and an intention to move price in that direction. But then they did a real quick sell, and then they turned around and made a real quick, buy up. And we could see that. So to me, this is their money bag that they will come back for. Okay. This is what I'm thinking their money bag is. So anywhere from 1946 to 1943, I'm looking at price action. Okay. The first one did get hit here. Boom. That one got hit. So I'm gonna just narrow this down to here now. All right. And then I'm going to look back right to see what was going on. So about 20 pips of fluctuation was happening in this area. Okay. I'm gonna get let me turn this air on. Let me turn this air off. Hold on. Man, I don't want to be up too much. All right. Hopefully y'all don't hear that shit. All right. So anyways, let me get back to it. Let me put this up. All right. So I'm gonna get back to it real quick. Where were we? Okay. So we're in this area here and we're looking to see what is going on that's causing her to, stagger in this area, which we pinpointed that out, that this candle over here is the reason why, because it's push up, quick sell, quick buy, right? So we're looking at that. That's catching my eye. I'm curious about that. And then I'm like, okay, now what? Well, she was up in this area here. All right, so let's do this. Can we see anything else lower on a 5-minute over there? Maybe. Is there anything over here on a 5-minute? I mean, the only thing I could think of is this gap right here. That little gap there. Right? So we're narrowing it down now even more. All right. So now we're like, all right, cool. Anything up in this area, I'm going to really just take a shot. We're on a 5-minute now. I'm going to go long in this area. Like all in this area, anything in this area, I'm going to go long. And I'm going to have my stop right below it, which spread this out. I'm going to go back to the 1 hour, and I'm going to say, hey, where am I going to take this? Take it back up to here, because we knew that they were going to come down because they slipped. They slipped so much, right? Coming, making this move, taking out these lows. They slipped a whole lot. These guys are taking, and then where did they reach to? They reached to an order block that they had sitting over here on 15-minute. So now let's go push the price back up now. So you could have got a nice, even if you just took up only all of this insufficient price action for real. Like literally, let's look at it. If you would have just took up this insufficient price action, right? You would have made what, 148 pips. This is a 1 to 14, guys. 1 to 14 ratio, right? Then you could take it all the way back up. If we get up there, which most likely we will, 9 times out of 10 we will get back up there, right? Then we'll see a nice 1 to 32. But this is something that you will have to be patient and hold out on, because as you can see, she was giving profits and taking them, giving a lot of profits, taking them, giving profits, she might take some, and then give more profits. It can go that way. All right. So I think this light, yo, for real, is like really too bright on me. Let me just turn it down just a little bit. Oops, that's off. My bad. Let's do something like this. This that's the bright. Wait, that's the bright. This is the brightest it can get. Let me turn it down a couple brights. All right. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm looking at. All right. This is something that I would have to let play out. I don't care what it does up in this area. Why? Because I caught the shot right here. Right. All right. But let's just say, that's something that we are holding. But now we need to analyze what's happening over here in this wave. Now I see some things. So on the 1 hour, this is what I like to do, and this is how I can get a real quick analysis of the market. I could say, all right, cool, there was a gap here. This is what happened to pull down there. There is a little insufficient price action here, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is sufficient. All right, we're creating more gaps. All right, more and more gaps. All right, let this candle finish, and we can see what's up with this gap there. And then we got this big area of a gap here, 15-minute. Okay, so this is what we have so far. All right, then I'm gonna drop down to 15-minute. Let me see what's happening. So there was a gap here. Y'all, look. They're bouncing off these areas, y'all, for real. Stop playing. I mean, you could have, been looking for all these little gaps. All right, so, okay, so this gap here was smashed, right? But look at this wave, y'all. You see this wave right here? All right. Do you see what she did down here? Okay, dipping into insufficient price action below, right? They dipped into it and snatched. Where were they going? To another insufficient price action area, which was here. So they got this one, right? This one got smashed. So this was more of like a target. And then this one was up there too, right? Let's get it a little bit more precise. Boom. Then let's drop down to the 5-minute. Let's see this area. What 3-minute? Let's see the 3-minute area. Boom. Let's see what happened. They quick push up, more on the push up, right? Getting into this gap area. We still have a gap above, but that could be just enough. So let's see. 1 minute. Yeah, it looks like the 1 minute was just enough, right? We had this real strong push down, then push up. Then we had this last push up to downside, breaking the structure, right? Here, here, it's going to get down here. It's going to get down here. I promise you guys. Watch. All right, so this would have been a good shot. So we could have took that short, you know. When did the New York open? And we would target these areas down here, right? That's just some idea. All right, let's see. Well, this one was taken, right? And then they dipped into this one, insufficient price action. So they're dipping into that and reacting. So let's see how we're going to react. All right. So this could have been the shot here. I would have taken that, put this like, you know, right above, maybe above it, and then, or I could have did something tight, like only above this insufficient price action, because really everything else was pretty good. I mean, even if I look down on the, let's see, the 1 minute, is everything good on the 1 minute? No, everything isn't good on the 1 minute. So I would still probably just want to put that there and then aim for insufficient price actions below all of these insufficient price action areas. You know, you want a 1 to 3, right, to come down here. So we might possibly still get that. Let's go to 1 hour. But due to the way overall, I would say this market is looking here, this here insufficient price action is just like letting me know that they are coming for that. All right, so could this quick push down to push up be the reason on why we go up? Because trying to catch a short here would be like, you know, it'll just be quick. It'll be a quick short. It won't be something that you hold trying to get back down to these insufficient price action areas. You could, this would be a good time to be like at break even. So it's 718. Like really off of this shot, you got, I mean, we got more than what we needed. We got 20 pips. We've been 20 pips up now. 34 pips. So 34 pips. And only been in the trade for maybe an hour. I still see this up here. So, I mean, this could play out, right? This could play out, or this would have played out, right? Like finding this shot, if you was up at 3, what is that? You know, the Asian session times. You could have caught this and brung it up, and you would have had some pretty decent, you know, you would have caught 100 pip. They gave Asian session 100 pip. But I mean, I still see that they could have, you know, maybe if they held during the Asian session. Let's see. Somewhere like a 1 to 9. Um, I would have taken like here, probably aim to take out these highs and then fill insufficient price action. If I would have caught this shot, this shot, you know, or this shot would have been my reason on why I'm taking her up. This would have been just a temporary short. So let me catch her. She moving. I mean, she moving. All right. Boom. Could this have been a shot too? Let's see. It's a little tricky right now because they ain't doing nothing. You know, market is just in a consolidation area. It is making like taking some, you know, liquidity candles here. This liquidity candle that just took all of this insufficient price action, guys. Like this, all of these guys are out, dipping into this insufficient price action here. So we'll see. We will see. Let me go back down. So while I'm sitting here waiting on gold to do something, I mean, she has been moving up. This up here is what I'm fascinated about. I don't like playing in areas like this. I either got to catch these bottoms or the tops. These areas confuse me, right? Sometimes they confuse me sometimes because they are real tricky. They like to do trickery stuff in these areas. This quick push up, snatch, but didn't give us another candle closure behind it, stuff like that. I don't like, you know, I know that she's continue up because of this insufficient price action over here. So this big box right here, they gotta come and get that. So I don't wanna 12 pips out. Yeah, let's see. This here, right here, that's intriguing. Okay, so we did get up in there. We got up in there. Let's see, 3 minute, maybe 1 minute. All right, push, 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 closing this insufficient price action here, retesting it into it. All right, getting it strong, coming back up into this insufficient price action. Okay. And then we should continue now to the high side on up. So that actually was an okay shot down here. Not to say, hey, get into this market now, because this market is moving. It's past the point of like wanting to get in, guys. We have to find a whole nother situation to try to get in at. And I kind of thought this was one. They played off of this insufficient price action and pulled against it and came back down to this insufficient price action. But to be honest, I think they're just still going to just continue to the upside. And I mean, we might have to wait until market gets up some more, because there's a lot going on here. Like, we really just will have to wait, guys. Sometimes trading is just a waiting game. So she is giving us that wanting to move higher. This right here would have been where could have bought in at and continued. We're already in buys. We should be in buys down there. That was the shot, right? And this was at 350. If you would have been up at 3 a.m., caught it there. Again, I appreciate every last one of you guys that come and trade with me in the morning time. All right, come here to make some money with me. Okay, look at them break into the high side now. Really break into the high side. At 7:30. Almost 7:30. 7:27. What are they breaking to? Here. All right. So much insufficient price action and slippage over here that they just have to take it, guys. They have to get up here. They have to. Again, it is the 31st. It's Monday. We do not have any high news, but we might have some news. But we don't got high news. So, U.S. news. But we still might have some type of, orange or yellow folders. I don't know, whatever those colors are. I only look at red. So, but yeah, oops. Let's go ahead and look deeper into what's happening. She's reaching. Let me see, 15-minute. Let's see, 5-minute. All right, where did she get to? She's up in this insufficient price action area. Here, and then reaching there. Not getting up in here. I would have loved to see her get up in here. Some money sitting there. So I would wait on that. I would wait. And this nice little M up here should get taken too and pushed up higher. All right. Let's see, what are we doing? We still reaching? Yeah, still reaching. There she go. There she go. Pushing up in there, guys. Pushing up in there. Nice buys right there. Nice buys. Sheesh. All right, so now you guys see that she has been pushed all the way up. Let's go to the higher time frame and see what's going on. What's she reaching for now? Oh, look at her. All up in that insufficient price action. See that? All right. Let's spread this out. That's it right there. She's all up in there, so we can actually narrow it down. Oops. 15 minutes. Let's see. She's getting up in here now. All right. Let's see how she moves in this area. Now, while she's doing that, I want to go to US 30 real quick and see how US 30 is doing. This is from last week. We're just gonna keep tracking on her. All right. We got that push down. It opened up the week with a gap, closed the gap, came back into this institutional candle and pushed up. We should still kind of see, actually, it's a 15-minute. We might have did it. I don't know how far they'll let me see. All right. Did we close it? Did we close it? There's a gap. 1 minute gap right there. You see that? I know y'all see that. I know y'all see that. Right there. That's US 30. US 30 gap right there. And they what? Kind of like play off of that. They did. Even though I do see this above, up here, there's a gap here too that we could get up to. So I'll keep my eyes on that one. All right. Then let's see how they play here. Let's go to 3 minute. Let's go to 5 minute. Will we get that snatch off of that, or will we go higher? Which I believe we will still go higher. And I say that because there's some things happening with DXY. DXY is actually moving. Like she's been moving down. Let's go to 1 hour. All right. Got a lot of insufficient price action below on the dollar. See all that below there? I like to see us get down up in there. All right. These little areas are gone. Little shots I be taking here and there. All right, this one is the last one on a 1 hour. 15-minute. Let's see what we got. Down. We got yeah, she gotta come down. All right, too much liquidity below. I'm a liquidity catcher. Let's go get it. All right, so I see that happening. That's another dollar. So oh okay. Which was that? 8 cap. This 8 cap. Oh, that's forex.com. Okay. I'm doing 8 cap because this one is with my prop firm broker. So my prop firm uses these guys, 8 cap. So I like to see their price action real time. We're still getting a push up to the upside, and closing. I want to see us close all of this insufficient price action, guys. Literally, I do. I would love to see that, and then even see like there's liquidity sitting here. You know, this money. I like that. I like this last quick buy to sell with insufficient price action afterwards. That's perfect. That's exactly what I like to see. And then them hit my targets. And I know we got to come. Oops. I moved it. Let me just put it back. I know we have to come at least here. There. You know. This already would have been nasty. You know, we're already complete this one at a 1 to 22 ratio. Up here, I know I hear a lot of people saying 1 to 3s and stuff like that, which is cool. 1 to 3s is cool depending on if you're using higher time frames. 1 to 3s is perfect. But I'm zeroing in on lower time frames. And I'm catching these 1 to 22s, so 29s, 1 to 30s. I'm here to get the money. All right. So real quick, let's see what we got. Hopefully we'll get the move that I'm looking for. Which this area where we were just talking about, this was the buy. You know, that buy. I was looking at this. I seen this at 3 this morning, but I went back to sleep. Then I got back up. Like maybe an hour after that, I couldn't sleep. Too excited to get in these charts. You feel me? But then I seen this insufficient price action here. Look, boom. Oops. You see how they took that? All right, let's adjust this real quick. We're gonna put that there because we know that we're looking for market to get up there. This right here was another shot you could have taken. Like these are all shots, y'all, that are literally gonna play out if you just hold them. This was a shot here off of this insufficient price action. What's happening? Yeah, I want to go long here. So long here, real tight stop. Boom. You could have seen if that played out for you. You know, here. So you got a 1 to 22 right here, a 1 to 20 here, right? 10 pip stop, 6 pip stop, 10 pip stop, 1 to 29. She's still going. And I said that because why? DXY has money below. This is money below, liquidity below. All of this insufficient price action here is money. So, of course, they're going to fall too, DXY. DXY can come here. there, right? That's DXY. That's how I'm seeing DXY right now. That's just what she's giving me. She's playing for me right now. So I only play the markets on what I see. I'm adaptable. Whatever market give me, I'm going to take it. All right, so this was a small play here, which it kind of played out for the most part. Where's the reason? The only one, insufficient price action here. I would have wanted more of that push from here coming down. But I mean, whatever market give me, it give me. Right? It took this dollar sign here. It didn't reach these dollar signs, which is fine. It didn't hit my point of interest. So that's or a place I have my eye on. But I got my eye on a few places up here too. You feel me? Here's the eye. So let's just see how this works out. All right, she busted that one. All right, let's see. Boom. We got insufficient price action above. So it's a high chance of US 30 still coming up here, guys. All right, before we actually look into like maybe taking a little shot there. But for the most part, she's going to buy up. All right, and probably take out these highs. Yeah, probably take out those highs. So we'll see what's going on here. This must be a 5 minute or something. 1 minute. Yeah, it's a 1 minute gap right here. Oops. Let's lock that real quick. I want to see how she play off of this gap here, which she should be pushing up into. Wow, real quick. Okay, so when I look at my 4 hour, because I always got to keep in mind, guys, that 4 hour. You always want to keep in mind that 4 hour. Okay, I actually marked daily. I believe this is my daily. Yes, I marked a daily candle. Okay, I filled up a daily candle, and what I do is I put the shots that I want to take, like the 50% shot. I put a line there. The 78% shot, you see the green line there, and the 88% shot, you can see the green line here. Okay, so I'm gonna adjust it right there. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm looking like this institutional quick buy to sell candle. I see that candle and I'm want to fib it. I want to see if this candle, because it took liquidity, you know, here, filled insufficient price action. So let's see if this candle is the candle. Now I can drop down to the 4 hour and go to that same candle area off of the daily and see what is being presented there. And nothing that I really care to see but this last buy to sell candle up here in the 70, in the 88% area. So this is the candle, the 88% area is where I'm thinking market could, US 30 could go to. Okay, but I do keep in mind that there's insufficient price action above that, here, here, and way up here, right? So this is just like a short, you know, for me. So what I'll do is I'll go back to the right. Let's see what happened with the 50%. When they get up in there, take a shot. Boom. There's one shot. We got up in there. See that candle? This candle here got up in that 50% area. So you got to look in the past to see what's going to happen in the future. This is how I am a you know, a fortune teller. I can tell you what's going to happen in the future. All right. So here we took the shot. This shot, I wanted to take her low. I swear I do. I wanted to take US 30 low, but to this insufficient price action. But we might have to just wait on that. All right. Eventually she'll get down there, but let's do what market gives us. So market only gave us to this point, which is fine. This little wave here, we cleared this wave and now we're going up so we can clear this wave, right? We need to clear this side with this side. So that's what we're doing. But we could continue to clear, go all the way up, right? So this here, this is a little shot we took. We made some money on that one. Let's keep going. Like I said, this was that 50% shot we took there. We made buku money off the 50% off the daily. You know, 462. Right? That was pretty good. But then she turned around. We've been getting the buys. Right? We've been getting these buys up. Because they slipped so fast, they needed to fill insufficient price action. All right, so now we're going to continue up. High chance of us getting up in these areas. So we just have to look what's happening on the lower time frame. So we just keep top-down analysis, y'all. Just keep top-down analysis. Keep doing it. Look at all this money that was taken. All this is gone now. We're just going to update it. Okay? Any little money that we see that was taken, we're going to get rid of it. And the money that wasn't taken, we're going to keep it there. Okay? All right, so now we are up here. On this wave, which we have this high right here. This high is going to get taken because there is insufficient price action above it. So high chance of this, you know, area maybe having a small rejection, but continue into the high side. Nothing too crazy, right? All right, so there it is. Let me go back and look at gold. Oh, look at gold. She bought up. Bought up. Why is this here? Am I on the wrong gold? Yes, I'm on the wrong one. All right. I don't know what that is. I'll probably just need to exit out or move it somewhere. So I'll start hitting it, move it up. So all right, so yeah, gold is looking good. This off of this little shot area here, which is cool. Real good 1-to-22 ratio. So look, taken. She's up in this area here. So this is what I want to see her do. Like be up in here. And how are you reacting up in there? Let's look on the 1 minute. Well, we are getting this little quick accumulation area, push up to the downside, dipping in here, reacting again off of it. We could see that sell there. Let me see, DXY. Oh, DXY is still pushing to the downside, guys. If DXY is still pushing to the downside, gold has to go opposite, guys. It has to go. lock. Gold has to push the opposite direction. And as you can see, DXY is still moving to the downside. So gold, it's the wrong gold. I still hit the wrong gold. Gold is still moving to the upside. Again, she does have lots of liquidity above. This blue box is liquidity, guys. That's what I mean by liquidity, the blue box. This blue box is liquidity. Why? Because of this insufficient price action area over here. When we look to this side, see all of this, and then up here there's liquidity up here. This is just a 1 minute though. All right, so I know I'm moving pretty fast through this. I hope that the beginners are going to one day keep up. All right. All of this, let's see. I see some stuff there. Gaps. We got so many gaps up in these areas. Nice gaps up in these areas. Let's see, it's still pushing. She's still pushing up for me. I actually did take a small buy on her. I am still waiting for like nine, well, not really 9 o'clock, but not, yeah, 9 o'clock Eastern time, which would be 8 o'clock Central time, my time. And I'm looking for a shot for you guys. That's what I'm looking for. So we can, you know, maybe grab a bag. Grab the bag. Let's look at DXY real quick. Let me move DXY down here. So I ain't gotta go far. All right. Look at that. Look at DXY. Still wanting to move down. All right. So that means gold is wanting to continue to the upside. US 30 still doing her dance. And US 30 got lots of insufficient price action. Which is good. Gives us something to go after because we need a direction. Yo, should have went bigger on gold. But let's keep looking. As you can see, DXY is, I mean, US 30. That's US 30. But DXY is still moving down. All right. And then we got gold over here, just outperforming herself. Okay. I'm real quick with these analysis. And like, I like to walk myself and talk myself through it. And make sure that the story is making sense. To me, I feel like trading is more of saying like, does your story make sense? If it don't make sense, it ain't finna make you no dollars. You know what I mean? It got to make some sense. So make it make sense. Walk yourself through it. Talk yourself through it. Does the story sound good to you? You know, everybody's story is going to be different. So it's kind of hard to be like, oh, this mentor can teach you and train you how to trade. Not necessarily, because everybody's psychology is different. The way you view these markets is different. Your colors or your candlesticks are going to be different. Just when you hit the button and decide to hit the button, it's going to be different. So how can we say that we can like really teach or mentor somebody? Now you can like have somebody give you a general idea, you know, of what of concepts that you can take into place with your own trading. But to be honest, it's really hard to want to train somebody. It's too hard to train. All right. What are we looking for, guys? What are we looking for? We're looking for price to get up in these insufficient price action areas. Let's see. Maybe we can find a 3-minute. All right, yeah, I did. I marked it on the 3-minute right here. All right. Let's see. And then we got one up here. And that's it. All right, everything else is sufficient. We can probably shoot off of these areas here. This is what I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna go back here and see how she's reacting off of this area here. Because this is an area where she got into. So I want to see what's going on in that area. Did she give me some pushes to the upside? Like, is she making what I want her to make? Yeah, she is. Oops. So this could be a quick, let's say I did want to short off of that. I mean, this is what, 15, 20 pip move off of here. I don't like that move. Sometimes the ones I don't like are the ones that go. It be like that sometimes. Let's see. Let's try it anyway. Let's try it anyway, guys. We're going for, it's a 15 pip stop here. Let's go to here. About 30 pip. I would like a longer move. Let's see, 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, she did get up in there. Let me just top down analysis real quick. I gotta run through her. All right, we're starting to get that black. Starting to get that. Let's take her down here, way down here. All right, like, we'll block these things. All right. Could we get a sell on gold to come back down some from this reaction area? Possibly. I don't know. We're going to get that low. Maybe here. but that's not the move that I would want to take because it's too short. So I would want her to come up here or even up to my green area, but you know, we'll see. Did we get a snatch? Let's go ahead and sell here. Let me just place a sell here. Let me see. Maybe we get this sale. Let me check my chart on my phone. Do I want to get the sale here? It kind of looks okay. It's not what the best setup. It's not my A+ setup, but it is a setup. I like better setups than that. Because there's so much insufficient price action above, I don't want to like, what is that, a 15 pip, stop there. Can we narrow that down? Maybe we can to like an 8 to 10 pip stop. So if I lose, I only lose something like, boom. Let's see. I'm gonna take this. Oops. Y'all getting live reaction feed right now, for real. I don't think I want to take this. Looking at the way the hour is looking, it's like, there's so much pushes above, and you know that there's more money above. So you would be, taking a chance here, but I like the way she's reacting. So I'm going to take a small sell here. Just some light. Just to see if I can get the reaction off of that. And I will put her at 7 pips, and actually I'm gonna put her up here 10 pip stop. So I just took this sell here, 10 pip stop. Let's see how this sell will play out. We're going for a quick 1 to 4 on stream today. So this is only like a good 45 pips down to here. And then we have more pips below if price decides to want to come down for that. So we'll have to see. But we're going to take this shot here. Like, you guys, I'm going to take shots like whenever I see something, even if it's not an A+ setup, I'll still like take the shot. Just use proper risk management. That's just me personally. We are getting a little push reaction from that area, but not nothing like too crazy. They're reacting pretty soft in that area. I would have liked to hit my green area, my green line, but if price before it reaches my green line is starting to react the way it's reacting right now, like, I will take the shot. Because think about it, it's only like 10 pips, from here to there. You're looking at like 7 pips, right? That's not much. Like, if it didn't get there, either I'm going to be more patient and wait and possibly miss the push down. Like she'll run without you. Or I'm just going to use proper risk management, get in and be like, all right, cool. I can handle a 10 pip stop, or I can handle whatever the stop is up here. You know, if I would have entered there, I probably would have been like stopping right here. So I can handle 30 pips, you guys. I can handle that. I don't mind like handling 30 pip stops. I would rather handle just lower pip stops, you know, under 20 pip, but and lower, but I can handle a wider stop, guys. This is just me wanting to take more shots and looking for that real good position that will snatch. This one didn't quite snatch like I wanted to. It did get up in the insufficient price action. So if we look on the 1 minute, you can see how she was playing in that area. She's playing like this in this area. To me, it's like, all right, she's wanting to reverse, you know, just stagnant in this area. Let's reverse now. Creating insufficient price action. So let's reverse, coming down to these insufficient price action areas, right? That's just, you know, what I'm thinking. That's just my mindset, the way my mindset works, guys. Now, she could continue to go up. You know, this could be just an up, you know, grabbing more insufficient price action. She is not done. And I know she's not done, but I'm still going to be able to take a shot if I want to take a shot. I'm still going to risk it for the biscuit. Again, I don't trade like most people trade. They go in here and talking about support resistance areas and trend lines and stuff like that. The most I'm going to give you is Fibonacci. Maybe some accumulation areas, distribution areas, you know, some whack off. I'm going to talk a lot about institutional candles and stuff like that. Maybe some order blocks, which is just contracts that they got sitting there. I mean, liquidity areas, like that's pretty much what I'm going to give you guys. I'm not going to give you guys like too much of all that retail talk. Y'all can go to other channels for that. Here, you come in here to make some money with me. I'm a live trade with you. I'm going to get in and out of these positions with you. Like, again, like this one here, we're doing this here live on stream today. We are selling gold right now. Let me go and look at US30 real quick. Look at US30. Man, what's DXY doing? DXY is wanting to move up some. This is why I'm selling gold. You see, I chose to sell gold when DXY, look at DXY is starting to move up. So now I'm selling gold and DXY is moving up. You know, DXY obviously might have forgot some stuff above. Right? Look like DXY forgot some stuff above right there. So that's why they need to push up. Grabbing this liquidity, push up, dip into insufficient price action, and then reverse into the direction that they really want to go in, which is down here, right? Or continue up here, take these highs and dip into this insufficient price action here, and then fall. We'll see. But that's DXY. Look at gold. We're still on gold. Let's look at US30 real quick. What is US30 doing? I would like to see US 30 get a little higher. But this will work too. Still lots of insufficient price action above, guys. We're still looking at what the play could be. Take all these guys out. And then head for these dollar signs that we got here. This is money too, because it's got a gap right below it, sitting in a gap. So that's going to do its thing there. Let's go back up to the higher time frame real quick. Let's see what she's doing. She moving. She moving. We can already sell US 30 here shortly. US 30 taking off too. Strong possibility of US 30 tanking, taking out all these guys, this liquidity below, aiming for this insufficient price action that I got my eye on. But then there's another possibility, right? That she could come up here and then fall. I would love to see that up, down. Right now, she's not making that move. Like, this ain't a strong move. Come on, US 30. This it's kind of like a strong move because this one came up, taking out all of this liquidity to the left, right? Even these guys here, these guys, all of this was taken, and then they moved up, and then they took these guys here. So this sell could, you know, you could shoot off of that sell. That might be a pretty good sell. And aiming for what? All of the lows. Strong. That could be a strong situation there. Let's look at gold real quick. Gold is still doing what we want gold to do. React off of this area. All right. And she's slowly moving down into our direction. So still waiting. Then you got DXY moving up, which is good. want more information, but this could just be enough. But I would like more information on US 30, but gold is pretty much giving me, the vibes of sales here. Gold is doing it. Again, let's look at DXY. Strongly moving up, right? DXY is moving up. So gold is going to push down a little bit. US 30 is still doing US 30 things. So what I do when I trade is I like to jump around different charts. I like the time frames, and I like to look at the correlations of those charts and then those time frames. I like to look at gold, look at DXY. I think it's very important for you to be tracking on DXY because it is shit. It's daddy. It's the number one in the world. You know what I mean? So you want to track dollar and see what dollar doing. This will help you more, you guys, when you're trying to trade gold. If you're looking at dollar, so dollar is, and if you mark up dollars in sufficient price action areas, and all right, let's do that. You'll see, like, all right, cool. I got my eyes. I got big eyes up here, you know. And then, of course, we're gonna have our eyes down here too. So we're seeing all of this, but you got to be like, all right, which direction do you want to go? When it comes to areas of, like, you guys that do retail trading in terms such as support resistance areas or support demand, I mean, if you're looking at it in a sense of these areas are the institutional support and resistance areas. All right. See how go. Look at this. It's continuing. All right. So gold is what? Falling. US 30 should do what? It should fall too. I think US 30 should follow gold more, say. I think it follows gold more, say, versus the DXY, like going the opposite direction. I think it goes, which is weird because that's all dollar. You know what I mean? Top 30, U.S. Companies in the world, in the United States, not the world, but the United States. But the top 30, then you would think that it would move with dollar a certain way, but to be honest, it kind of moves against dollar. Like dollar would be moving up, right? And then US 30 would be falling. and then gold would be falling. It, you know, it's just something I just pick my eye, you know, my eye pick up on, and that's just what I see. So here we are, we're moving, guys. So on stream so far, we've only made 22 pips. Let me see. I got a trade on her. All because we dipped into this insufficient price action. And after we dipped into it, all I do is I drop down to the lower time frame and I start seeing how is price moving in that area. Are there quick buy to sell areas? And I would only see that really on the 1 minute. I see it on the 1 minute coming up into that area, right? I see it actually breaking this area here, coming down into this area, breaking these areas here. So I'm like, all right, this might hold up. You feel me? This might hold up a little bit. I mean, we only up what 20 something clicks, right? 20 something pips from here. 21 pips right now. Oh, I forgot I'm stuck in that mode. But we had reached 26. So from that entry, let's just, you know, see if this area could hold up. It might. We don't know. We just can set our risk, get in the trade, set proper risk, and just hold it out. And I don't really like watching it on the 1 minute, because I think that the 1 minute is just, it's just too much up down stuff for me. I mean 15 minute is cool. Watching it on the 15 minute is cool because then I can look at other insufficient price actions, and you know, maybe this turns into this is a 1 to 3 right here. But I believe I only had a 10 pip stop, so I'm only risking 10 pips on this trade, guys. Nothing bigger than that. So it's gonna be like, it could turn out to be a 1 to 5, 1 to 6, something like that. Maybe, maybe I get hit, knocked out the trade. But so what? If I do, I get knocked out of the trade, I'm just going to get back in another position that I'm looking at, probably on a higher price action. Like I'm looking for a higher price zone that I want to, you know, see price reach. But I have all the zones that I want to see price reach and that my eyes are going to look at and be like, all right, price hit there, boom, I'm in. I'm in. But right now, this trade, it's looking okay. It's not moving crazy. Let's see, if we look on a lower time frame, it is doing some pretty decent price action. I like to see that. I don't like seeing slippage like this. Like if she fall and be like, oh my God, that means she got to come back. And I'm gonna have to probably get out of the trade. Maybe, you know, like I'm gonna have to manage my trade a little bit more because now she's doing the slippage. But if she's doing like this movement right here, guys, let me just show you. Let me zoom in for you. This is okay. You know, I just don't want her to shoot up, which she could, because like I said, we never did reach our green line yet. We're here, we're in it early. We're just gonna take a shot and be in it early. You should have gotten your 20 pips, right? And then we can get out of this trade. You can break even on this trade after you hit 20 pips so you don't lose it. Or you can, you know, just hold wherever you're, take a L if you want. I ain't taking no L. I'm at break even, y'all. I'm at break even right now on this trade at this price. If she comes out and take me out, I don't get a loss. I get break even, and I'll find another position. That's just that. Stop making trading seem like, oh, I took a L, they took me out, and you sad and stuff. No, just get back in at another position and go and analyze and say, what was it that happened that got me knocked out of the trade? What they're talking to us. There's a whole story, you know? So just take your time, guys, and look at what price is doing and say, hey, like I seen this price action, this insufficient price action up here, right? This is imbalance, this is a gap, whatever you want to call it. And I have my eye on it. And all I did was just drop down to a lower time frame and say, all right, cool. She didn't reach this area, but she's reacting off of this gap. So maybe dipping into this liquidity is enough to give us a push to the downside. Maybe. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna just take that, that shot. Because I'm a sniper. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? Snipers take, sometimes gotta take shots here, there. You know what I'm saying? So take your sniper shot if you want. And if you get knocked out at break even, then look for another shot. That's it. But use proper risk. I ain't doing nothing crazy on my account. I don't do that. I'm trying to grow the funds, not throw the funds away. So if we get knocked out of this trade, it's okay. Because guess what? I had point of entries up here. I have some entries up, like all up in these areas is some entries. So we can narrow this thing down if we wanted to. We can narrow it down. Let me narrow it down for you guys. And this is what I mean by narrow it down. Here is a gap. Let's just narrow down the gaps on the 5-minute. Here's a gap. Oops, I moved that and I didn't mean it. All right. There's a gap. That's a gap. That's a gap. Any other gaps? No. No other gaps. So these are the areas that I'm looking to play on my board. All right, so I'm out, break even, boom. That's fine. That's fine if I get knocked out, break even. Let's see, would she hit my 10 pip stop? Would she have hit my 10 pip stop? I don't really like this. She came up, but it could be more. And it looks okay, but not, because there's so much still going on above. All right. Still waiting, still waiting. Look like she would have hit that 10 pip stop. I'm glad I went in at break even. All right, so we're still going to push up. If she breaks that, like I said, I feel like she's going to go and continue to run. All right, now let's see. Ooh, look at US 30. I should have sold US 30, like I said I wanted to. But let's see. What's the XY doing? What we doing on 1 hour? Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Didn't I say they wanted to take all this out? I said they had to take all that out. Get up in here and sell. Perfect sell. Perfect sell. I didn't get into the sell on US 30. I was very focused and zeroed in on the gold trade here. But I am seeing like, all right, some areas. She's in some areas of, that I am interested in. Like this one here. Boom. So she actually did get up in there. Let me take, let me see. Let me just humor myself. And see if we're going to push off of this area. She's 4 pips out, 4 clicks out already. What's the XY doing? Pushing down. Gold. Gold should be pushing up. Let's see. And I just want to see if we can possibly shoot off of here. This area here. So I'm going to take a sell here and just see if I can get the push that I'm looking for on this sell. She might continue to push up into these areas of insufficient price action because there is lots and lots of liquidity above. She might not be done. Let's see, DXY is still what? DXY could fall deeper, continue to fall deeper, and then gold can just continue to rise. Let's see, are we going to continue to rise? Maybe targeting my other areas of interest. We got good volume right now. And I think we're still let's look and see where we are. All right, so we're in this play right here, all in this gap area right here. Let's see. Are we pushing still up? I know US dollar is probably tanking. Oh, US dollar tanking, nice. Nice. Nice tank US dollar. All right. Come on, gold. Push. React. That's all they're going to give us as far as the info. So I'm still waiting. Reacting off of this or no? Let's just see. I don't think we're going to react off of this area like I really want to. I want to see a quick push up down, and it kind of gave me that with the insufficient. So this is kind of making me want to sell. So I'm just waiting to see if I get the reaction that I'm looking for. Because I sold here. Man, they got me in late. Sheesh. This broker. Let's see. Maybe we get the push off of this price we're looking for, guys. Just maybe. She is reacting a little bit in this area for us, but not nothing too crazy though, you know. I could still see her wanting to like push up higher into this zone. Let that be the last zone. Yeah, we could get higher targets. See DXY. If DXY still want to push down, yeah, we're still getting the willingness to want to push down on DXY. We're going to see. We kind of reacting, not reacting like I want, like keep giving us this little wick area and playing back and forth. But because dollar is still moving down so strong, gold is going to play like this. She's going to move up, but then she's going to play in our little areas that we shooting at. It just takes a little time. It's going to take its time. So we just take some time. I like to flip back and forth and see what's happening. Other things, DXY still moving down. We should still be getting this pullback on gold. And if we don't, then I'm probably going to just be done with her. Because she can still move higher. And I'm looking for her to turn around. So let me see. Let me double check her. Let me check her. She's still in our area. Still in our area of interest of where I would like to take a shot at. So this is what we were looking at here. Another 10 pip stop to the downside. Maybe we get that. You know, the first 10 went break even. This one, you know, let's see if we can catch her. This is me just trying to catch her on a Monday, even though it's a slow day. They're not really doing nothing. None at all. But we might get this point of interest area. We might. We might get it, guys. Just hold tight. Hold tight, hold tight. Are we getting it? Looks like it. Let's see. Maybe, maybe not. We won't know. Let's see. Is DXY? DXY, y'all, is still moving to the downside. Y'all remember I said it's insufficient price action down here? So that means that gold could come up here to this insufficient price action. But she's in it. But she's reacting inside of it. We might see her pull against us at this spot. Maybe. We're taking a shot here. It's a 10 pip stop. Like, whatever. It's a shot. If she starts to look anything different, then I'm going to just change my bias, you know. I'm going to have this will be my target up here next, and then up in here will be my target. So I got quite a few targets. Again, this position was the reason on why I wanted to buy her up. And she kind of still looks like she's doing that buying up situation. We've been catching her. Boom, here. Caught her here, here. Now we're like, all right, let's turn her around. Let's hit her here. Maybe we hit her here, she'll fall. Maybe. Because this is a gap. So we could be playing off of this gap right here. This is a gap. Let's just set in a, like, what is I can never touch it again once I touch it. Okay. All right, so she knocked me out of that one. All right, this one is gone. She's gone. I'm out of that one. All right. Let's just go back. Like my general direction on here was to go buys. You know, I seen DXY flying. I thought maybe we can get a reaction off of this one. But if we can't get a reaction off of it, then it is what it is. Like, I get rid of it. Y'all, this is live trading. Hey, if you don't got no days where you ain't getting hit, then I don't know what to tell you. All right, so she's up in this area now. Guys, you see that? She finally got up in this area. Now, this area is where I want to look at her on the 1 hour. All right, now I want to look at her on the 5 minute. And I want to go to the 3 minute or 1 minute. This area here is what? $20 pip stop. Here's that other shot. What happened? No, let me see. I gotta keep investigating. Let me go look left. See what's going on here. Oh, we still got more and more up here. More and more. Okay. That's fine. Sometimes I get beside myself. Okay, we can probably put it up here. I'm looking to shoot there. I mean, we could do that. That might be cool because this is a 1 minute. One hour. Oh, we still got so much above, yo, for real. There's so much still going on here. Well, let's see. Will that 1 minute snatch right there? Could we snatch on the 1 minute right here? Looking for it to close. A line here. Maybe get up in there. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe we sell. This sale might take off. Yeah. So I'm just looking for, you know, like I said, my point of interest areas, and then I shoot off of those point of interest areas because those areas to me are areas where they have money sitting. So they like to like grab the money and then turn around and push in another direction. That's just what I be seeing in the markets. So look at this. Boy, be careful. Now where's she going? Up to these insufficient price action areas. She then took all these guys' bags, and then we should start seeing US 30 go up now. Let's go to the 1 hour. Let's see. Look at that manipulation. See that? Manipulation candle. We should start seeing her probably push more to the high side now. Excuse me. It's like a hiccup burp or something. Inward. It's weird. It's because I need water on the stream. All right. We reached into this insufficient price action. Kind of getting like the reaction, but not the reaction I'm really looking for. Possibility of us going even higher, which could suck. Going too high because I really want to pull, like have her pull off of these areas. Let's see, this is a 5 minute area here. We'll have to see. Because this one could have went a little higher. This shot could have been higher. Could have been just a little higher. But this is where we are. And this is up here. So this will be another shot. If this one doesn't go, then I will be taking another one here. And I do see some stuff above. So there's a lot going on above. I'm trying to short this is like crazy. But hey, either you go with the crowd or against them, right? All right, so I am looking. Let me see what DXY is doing. Still falling. DXY might fall. So if that's the case, this might not even play out. We might not see this play. We might see the play above here, up here in these areas, or maybe, you know, above this area here, taking out these highs. That's probably what I'm going to see. That just tells me that this buy area was the play, right? That worked out. And that this one worked out, and this one worked out. Now I'm trying to like bring her back down. It could, sometimes I'm early. Sometimes I'm too early, but sometimes I'm right on time. I mean, she's still pushing. I want to see her turn around. But this is a really like crazy area to be in, but we're gonna take it and see what we can get off of it. Sometimes there's a bag sitting there for us. Sometimes it ain't. I mean, what can we do? Just be in and out of these markets. I need some sugar to wake up. I did not have my coffee. I need to get some coffee before stream. Could we turn around here? That is the question. Could we do it? Maybe. Doesn't quite look like she wants to, but then she does. She's making me wait on the bag today. Let me look at DXY. Still giving me that vibe of wanting to move down. So gold could fly up even more, which and knock us out of this position here. And it's okay. It's all right, guys. Don't go too big and go crazy. One of the trades that we're going to take is going to fly in our direction, like big time. I'm chasing her, but she's been pulling away from me. Let me see. What was that other goal? Let me look at that. What was that? It's the same. So she did take these tops. And then we went to this insufficient price action that I had. And now I wanted to see how she react in this area, which was a 30 pip flux area. Strong possibility of her turning around in this area. And this is why we are selling her. Just maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like this is just like some things that I'll be looking at, you know, to see if maybe price will push for me in the direction that I'm looking for. But she's still doing more, say, moves to the upside versus the downside for me. And I kind of like wanted to find her area of where she was turning around. And that's my job. My job is to look and find where area is she turning around at. If I get hit, I get hit. Find another area where she's turning around at. And because she reached all up in here, in this gap area, this area is where over here, this is what my eyes is looking at. And I'm looking over here to see how she's reacting off of that. So this could be that area of where she turns around and, you know, tanks. We'll just have to see. kind of moving, kind of moving. Like literally this setup, none of this is an A+ setup, y'all. Like straight up, like my setups are based off of, you know, more of the higher time frame, and this one is just not, this is not where I would be looking to sell her exactly. Like there's still insufficient price action above, which they could leave it, or they could fill it and continue, right? Continue up, reaching what, all this other insufficient price action over here. But this is a higher time frame and off the 4 hour. So we could see her move that direction, like do this and then create another one, taking out these highs, this high, this high. Like there's so much money just sitting up here. That's money. This is money up here. That's money. That's money. So okay, that's money. And then we got that up here. So that's just that. We might get the pool. We might get the pool. We might not. You know what I mean? Like I said, such a proper risk management. Know that, you know, the thing is scrolling up at the top. And I ain't no financial advisor. This is not financial advice at all. You know, trading does involve risk, and do not trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. Okay? Y'all remember that. And if you don't remember it, just read the top. Okay? We're still getting kind of the push that off of that area, a little reaction off of that area. Just a little. Nothing too fancy. It's 20 pip pool. So we're in little profits. I want to see her pull more, but let me know if she gets here. All right, I need to know that. Let me look at US 30. Let me look at, oh, US 30 just being nasty and volatile to y'all today. She don't want to play nice at all. And dollar is still wanting to move to the downside. So let's see, gold. What you gonna do for us, gold? You gonna want to move up? Well, we at 20 pip profit. We could go break even now. All right, we'll go break even. Because this could be the play. This could not be the play. But then it could be the play. I don't like the setup that much, but I will take it because I'm just going to use proper risk on it. I don't like the hourly candle setup. I'm just sometimes, you know, I'll be wishy-washy about my hourly candle setup because I like playing off the hourly. And just the zone that we're in right now is just a real tricky zone, but I'm just going to hold it just to see what we might get. We might get that, you know, nice little push that I'm looking for. All right, I'm gonna hold this trade. I'm holding it right now at break even. Why does mine look a little different? It's on my phone. It seems like they get me in at a different price. Okay, well, we'll just hold it and see. Hold this thing out and see what's going on. I've been looking for sales. I'm still looking for sales. So hopefully we get the sales. You know. Um, but again, there is insufficient price action above. We still got a bunch of money sitting above. So who knows if we tank or if we, you know, just continue higher. The 1 hour is definitely showing that insufficient price action above. So be careful. And so am I. This was an okay shot. It wasn't like a shot that I would really be like, oh, you know. But sometimes my shots that I feel this way about, they be on point, you know. But let's just wait and see what it offers us. It might offer us some good money. I'm at break even here. If you got in here, she only came down 20 pip for us.